Hey Rockets, it's Mrs. Wogenbush. We are continuing our book club, Warriors Into the Wild by Erin Hunter. Guys, this is the last chapter. It has been so much fun for me to be your audio voice on our journey through this book club. I hope I haven't ruined too much for you with some of my pronunciations, but I've really enjoyed it, so I hope you have too. Let's finish the last chapter. Chapter 25. Buoyed up with relief at being home again, Firepaw and Graypaw sprinted ahead of the patrol into the Thunder Clan camp. Frostfur was lying in the middle of the clearing, her head resting sadly on her paws. As the two apprentices bounded in, she shifted her nose and sniffed the air. "My kits!" she cried. She leaped up and raced past Firepaw and Graypaw to meet the rest of the party as they emerged from the tunnel. The kits rushed over to Frostfur and muzzled into her side. She curled her soft body around them and licked them each in turn, purring loudly. Yellowfang hung back at the camp entrance and looked on silently. Bluestar strode up to the returning patrol. She glanced fondly at Frostfur and her kits, and then her eyes turned to Whitestorm. "Are they all right?" she asked. "They're fine," meowed Whitestorm. "Well done, Whitestorm. ThunderClan honors you." Whitestorm bent his head to accept her praise and added, "But it was thanks to the apprentice that we found them." Firepaw lifted his head and his tail proudly, about to speak, but Tigerclaw's accusing snarl sounded from across the clearing. "Why did you bring back that traitor?" The dark warrior stalked up to the patrol and stood beside his leader. "She is no traitor," Firepaw insisted. He looked around the camp. The rest of the cats had quickly gathered in the clearing to see the kits and congratulate the hunting party. Some of them had spotted Yellowfang and were eyeing her with looks of pure hatred. "She killed Spotted Leaf," spat Longtail. "Look between Spotted Leaf's claws," Graypaw suggested. "You will find the brown fur of Clawface, not Yellowfang's gray fur." Bluestar nodded at Mousefur, who darted away from the crowd toward the spot where Spotted Leaf's body lay, waiting for its burial. The clan waited in tense silence till she returned. "Graypaw's right," Mousefur panted, rushing back to the clearing. "Spotted Leaf was not attacked by a gray cat." A murmur of surprise rippled through the crowd. "But that does not mean she didn't take the kits," hissed Tigerclaw. "Without Yellowfang, we would have never recovered the kits," Firepaw spat, his exhaustion making him impatient. "She knew that a Shadow Clan warrior had taken them. She was hunting for them when I found her. She risked her life returning to the Shadow Clan camp. It was Yellowfang who thought up the battle plan that got us into Shadow Clan camp and gave us the chance to defeat Broken Star." The cats listened to Firepaw's words astonished. "He is right," Whitestorm meowed. "Yellowfang is a friend." "I'm glad to hear it," murmured Bluestar, catching Firepaw's eyes. Frostfur's anxious meow sounded from the crowd. "Is Broken Star dead?" she asked. "No, he escaped," Whitestorm told her, "but he will never lead Shadow Clan again." Frostfur sighed in relief and returned to nuzzling her kits. Whitestorm looked at Bluestar. I promised Shadow Clan we would leave them in peace until the next full moon," he explained. "Broken Star's leadership has left their clan in chaos." Bluestar nodded. "That was a wise and generous offer," she mewed approvingly. The ThunderClan leader walked past Whitestorm and the rest of the patrol and approached Yellowfang. Yellowfang lowered her eyes as Bluestar touched the gray cat's rough coat with her nose. "Yellowfang, I wish you to replace Spotted Leaf as the medicine cat to ThunderClan," Bluestar meowed. "I am sure you will find all our supplies as she left them." The other cats began to murmur to each other, tails flickering with excitement. Yellowfang looked around them anxiously and said nothing. Frostfur glanced at the other queens before she met Yellowfang's gaze and slowly nodded her approval. Yellowfang banged her head respectfully to the white cat before addressing her new leader. "Thank you, Bluestar. Shadow Clan is not the clan I once knew. ThunderClan is my clan now." Firepaw felt a surge of satisfaction that the old she-cat he had come to love would be his clan's medicine cat from now on. Then his tail dropped as he realized that he would never again find Spotted Leaf in her clearing, the sunlight gleaming on her soft fur, her amber eyes shining in welcome. "Where's Ravenpaw?" meowed Bluestar suddenly, jolting Firepaw out of his bitterness remembrances. "Yes," Tigerclaw chimed in. "Where is my apprentice? Strange that he should disappear along with Broken Star." He looked meaningfully around the clan. "If you think he might have been helping Broken Star," Firepaw meowed boldly, "then you were wrong." Tiger Claw stiffened, a menacing gleam in his yellow eyes. Ravenpaw is dead, Firepaw went on, dropping his head as if a weighted down of grief. We found his body in Shadow Clan territory. From the sense around him, he must have been slain by the Shadow Clan patrol. He looked at Blue Star. I will tell you everything later, he promised. Yellowfang shot Firepaw a questioning look. Firepaw returned to gaze with a silent plea for her to hold her tongue. She switched her ears briefly in understanding and looked away. I never said that Ravenpaw was a traitor, hissed Tiger Claw. He paused and allowed an expression of sorrow to cloud his eyes before he turned to address the rest of the clan. Ravenpaw might have made a fine warrior. His death has come too soon, and his loss will be felt by many of us for a long time. Empty words, thought Firepaw bitterly. What would Tiger Claw say if he knew Ravenpaw was safe, far beyond the forest, catching rats with barley? Blue Star broke the silence. We will miss Ravenpaw, but we shall mourn him tomorrow. First, there is another ritual that must be performed, one I know that Ravenpaw would have taken pleasure in. She turned to Firepaw and Greypaw. You have shown great courage tonight. Did they fight well, White Storm? She asked. Like warriors, White Storm replied solemnly. Blue Star met his yellow eye gaze and gave a slight nod. Then she lifted her chin and fixed her eyes on the silver-pelt swath of stars. Her voice rang out clear and measured in the hushed woods. I, Blue Star, leader of the Thunder Clan, call upon my warrior ancestors to look down on these two apprentices. They have trained hard to understand the ways of your noble code, and I commend them to you as warriors in their turn. She looked down at Firepaw and Greypaw, narrowing her eyes. Firepaw, Greypaw, do you promise to uphold the warrior code and to protect and defend this clan, even at the cost of your lives? Firepaw felt something stir within him, a fire that burned in his belly and rang in his ears. He suddenly felt that everything he had done for the clan so far, all the prey he had stalked, all the enemy warriors he had fought, had been for the sake of this one single moment. I do, he replied steadily. I do, echoed Greypaw, his fur bristling with excitement. Then by the powers of the Star Clan, I give you your warrior names. Greypaw, from this moment you will be known as Grey Stripe. Star Clan honors your bravery and your strength, and we welcome you as a full warrior of Thunder Clan. Blue Star stepped forward and rested her muzzle on the top of Grey Stripe's bowed head. He bent lower to give her shoulder a respectful lick, then straightened up and walked over to join the other warriors. Blue Star stood and studied Firepaw for a long moment before speaking. Firepaw, from this moment, you will be known as Fireheart. Star Clan honors your bravery and your strength, and we welcome you as a full warrior of the Thunder Clan. She touched her muzzle to his head and murmured, Fireheart, I am proud to have you as my warrior. Serve your clan well, young one. Fireheart's muscles were trembling so much that he could hardly stoop to lick Blue Star's shoulder. He purred hoarsely to show his thanks, then slipped away to stand by Grey Stripe. Meows of tribute sounded from the crowd, and the voices of the clan rose in the still night air to chant the new warrior names. Fireheart, Grey Stripe, Fireheart, Grey Stripe. Fireheart looked around the clan, seeing faces that had grown so familiar over the last few moons. He listened to them as he called his new name and felt overwhelmed by the kindness and respect he saw shining in their eyes. It is almost moon high, meowed Blue Star. In the tradition of our ancestors, Fireheart and Grey Stripe must sit in silent vigil until dawn and guard the camp alone while we sleep. Fireheart and Grey Stripe nodded solemnly, as the rest of the clan began to melt away back to their dens. Tiger Claw pushed past Fireheart. The Thunder Clan deputy slowed as he passed and hissed quietly in his ear, Don't think you outwit me yet, kitty pet. Be careful what you tell Blue Star. A cold shiver ran down Fireheart's spine. Blue Star had to know about Tiger Claw's treachery. As Tiger Claw headed back to the warrior's den, Fireheart left Grey Stripe sitting alone in the clearing and bounded after Blue Star. He caught up with her outside her den. Blue Star, I know I am breaking the vow of silence, but I must speak with you before I begin my vigil. Blue Star looked at Fireheart and shook her head. This is an important ritual, Fireheart. You can speak to me in the morning. Fireheart dipped his head in acceptance. Tiger Claw was not the problem that could be solved overnight anyway. He returned to Gray Stripe's side in the middle of the clearing. The two Freds exchanged glances but said nothing. Fireheart looked at the moon above his head. His orange coat glowed silver in the cold light. Around him, the bushes and trees were draped in a mist that brushed damply against his fur. Fireheart closed his eyes and recalled the dreams of his kittenhood. The cool forest scents in his nostrils were real now, and the life of the warrior stretched ahead of him. He felt unrestrained joy flooded up from his paws and surged through his body. Then he opened his eyes with a jolt. Another pair of eyes were shining back at him from the warrior's den. Tiger Claw. Fireheart stared back without blinking. He was a warrior now. He had made an enemy of the clan's deputy, but Tiger Claw had made an enemy of him. Fireheart was not the same naive young cat who had joined the clan all those moons ago. He was bigger, stronger, faster, and wiser. If he was destined to oppose Tiger Claw, then so be it. Fireheart was ready for the challenge. And we're done. Remember, this was Warriors #1, so I think there's probably going to be a few more books that continue the journey of now Firepaw, now Fireheart. Erin Hunter, about the author, is inspired by the love of cats and the fascination with the ferocity of the natural world, as well as having a great respect for nature in all of its form. Erin enjoys creating rich mythical explanations of animal behaviors. She is also the author of best-selling Seekers and Survivors series. So you like the book, you can find and read more. It's been a great time reading the book in the book club with you folks. I hope you're doing well, Rockets. And until I see you next time, be well.